End of Nations, Trion's MMO RTS is nearing open beta. I have Cal2 on the line here to give us a quick overview as to why this is such a highly anticipated game. Now, End of Nations isn't something that we've talked about much here on Gamebreaker TV. Cal, can you give us a little bit of an overview of how this game is going to play?
Well, this game, as you said, is an MMO RTS. We haven't seen that many MMO RTSs in the past, and Trion, the people who develop Rift, are coming out of this game, and I personally cannot wait for it. It's basically an RTS. It's set in like the real-time world, like in a persistent world like Rift or World of Warcraft. So say you're in an RTS situation and you control your small tactical force and you take, say, Objective A. Objective A is now yours. You take onto move towards Objective B, and that's normally how it works in an RTS. You say you're in single player, you go from one mission to the next mission to the next mission. But because this is a persistent world, you could be halfway through Objective C, like taking this part of the map, say somewhere in Europe, and you could turn around and there's another player on the opposing faction who's taking away Objective A from you. So it's like an RTS that just never sleeps. It's absolutely amazing. I personally cannot wait for this game.
So, open beta's coming, are they? And they're starting with PvP content. Is there any reason for this?
Well, the main reason for this is I'm going to say PvP is an area they can't fully test in an office space. Because say with PvE, you get 2 or 3 people to test it, and that's plenty enough people. But for PvP, I just can't wait for End of Nations. I'd love to see just these massive scale fights, like guilds on guilds taking down each other, and it's going to be amazing. And one thing that I'm thinking that's going to be so amazing about End of Nations is something that we thought would happen in Rift with the Rifts, the PvP and PvE just overlapping. Because we never saw it that much in Rift, where you'd see a Rift and you'd hope that Guardians and Defiance would fight over a Rift for this PvE objective. And that's something I really want to see in End of Nations. So say there's this massive PvE objective, you get 2 different factions fighting over it, and that's why I reckon they're going to start with PvP. It's just they can see, is that balance well enough, so that when it transfers over into the PvE scenario, will we be seeing PvE in your PvE?
So for players who want to get their hands on this, when are we going to see the beta come into full swing?
Well, there aren't any specific dates yet, but I have seen summer as the sort of time that the developers have been throwing around, saying so in the beta in the summer. So I expect we're going to see the beta sometime in the summer, and for an actual release day of this game, I reckon it's going to be later on this year. So definitely check out End of Nations.
All right, guys. Well, End of Nations, you heard it here, summer. Keep your browser tuned right here for all other gaming-related needs. We'll be sure to keep you updated with more future breaks as they come. So thanks for watching. See you next time.